So, All the Crooked Saints by Maggie Stiefvater is the story of a Mexican family in the 1960s who live in a small town in Colorado called Bicho Raro. And so the word raro in Spanish actually means strange, odd, just weird. So it's interesting to see how the name of the town itself kind of sets the tone of what this story is going to be, which is unusual. So the Soria family has a gift. They can perform unusual miracles, and these miracles can be bizarre. I mean, you can be covered from head to toe in butterflies. You can have a rain cloud constantly following you. You can have a wolf head. It's just really bizarre, but they're metaphorical, and they're metaphorical for a reason. And so every miracle has two parts. The first part is the manifestation, and the second part is figuring out, deciphering what this manifestation is so that you can receive your miracle. And so the story really follows the cousins of the Soria family who perform these miracles, who are Daniel, Joaquin, and Beatrice. And so there's a catch. You are never to be around, speak to, or just be in the presence of a pilgrim once you have helped them with their miracle, because then in turn you will catch the miracle and it ends up being a curse to them. So the Soria family ends up turning into like a sickness. And so it turns into something super horrific and they can die from it, such as Daniel's parents, who ended up passing away from actually helping pilgrim after they had assisted with the miracle. And so we see Daniel head down that path because he ends up falling in love with the pilgrim girl, and he catches a dark illness. And in order to not be a burden on his family or not to cause any harm, he decides to disappear. And so Beatrice starts to eventually catch feelings too. So we see her headed again also in the same path as her cousin Daniel and his family. And so Joaquin is just kind of doing his own thing. He's got a radio show. And so they actually set up a pirate radio station out of an old truck that they have. And eventually we see that is the primary method of communication that they have with Daniel, who is out in the desert because he does not want to be close to his family in order to not bring any bad luck. And so the story has a lot of surprises and there's a lot of uncertainty, and we're not quite sure what's going to happen with Daniel, what's going to happen with Beatrice, what's going to happen with the entire family, because they've been doing this for generations, and it's more like a curse sometimes to them than a gift to perform these miracles. So if you're into magical realism, or if you're even into a lot of Maggie Stiefvater's other works, such as The Raven Boys, this reads very similarly, so you will enjoy it as well.